Hello everyone, welcome back to another review. This time we're talking about the 2012 movie Ted. I just watched the TV series that is the prequel to the movie, so I thought, let's rewatch the movies. I absolutely love this movie. It is in my top 10 best comedies of all time. I love this movie so stinking much. Before this movie, I had never watched Family Guy. I had never watched anything Seth MacFarlane related at all. No, American Dad or anything like that. I just absolutely fell in love with this movie. At its core, it's a friendship movie, and I absolutely love a friendship movie. I love the bond between two people. I just love that kind of movie, especially when it just comes to friendship, because there's no romance or anything about that. You can love your buddy kind of thing, and it's just that kind of love. That's all that matters. And the fact that the movie kind of starts with showing that John is a loser, and then he wishes on a star to have his teddy bear come to life because he needs a friend. It's so beautiful and sad. And then they continue staying friends all their lives. I just think that's great. I think we all kind of wish, that a friend of ours had just still continued being friends for all the time. I think we all... I love my buddy. I love my Ted over there. And that's the thing. Like our dogs, our friends that we had in kindergarten. I think it's at some point in time, kind of wish that friend was still around. Or, just you look back at some memories with friends. I know I've had friends in the past 10 years even here that, the reason we're not friends anymore is for good reasons. But at the same time, I have memories with them, and you just look back on them and wish you could still continue having those memories with them. You know what I mean? So that's what I really love about this movie. At its core, it is a beautiful movie about friendship. It also happens to be really freaking funny, and I think all the jokes in this were really well done. The Thunder Buddy song gets me every time. The fight between Ted and Johnny in the hotel room, the sound design is so perfect. How they did that is insane. If you watch the bonus features on it, honestly, I should watch I should have did a Blu-ray review. I didn't actually watch this digitally. I actually put it into my player. Why I didn't do the Blu-ray review, I'll never know. But maybe I will do that in another time. But I just love this movie so much, and it is just, like, what was I even talking about? Jokes. The special effects of Ted look great, and that sound design in that fight is just incredible. Even the bits towards the end where Ted's just like, I look like the alien I look like that robot from Aliens. That's what it is. There's just some really great lines in here that are just really funny. This dog makes more noise. See, Chester is my dog, and that's probably the reason why I like this movie so much, because Ted reminds me of my dogs. That's just great. So yeah, I just love the heart in this movie. I love the humor in this movie. There's just so many things that work really well in this movie, and everything, just all the jokes work. I don't know. I love all the jokes. And there are some classic kind of Seth MacFarlane kind of things where it cut away. But I think the cutaways in this movie work. For example, when they're at the aquarium and they're talking about how there was a poopy in the floor, and it cuts away to Lori picking up the poop and, "You're never cooking with that again. Oh my God, it's on my hand." I think that totally worked. It's just perfect. I just love that cutaway. I think all the cutaways in this movie really do work with what's going on. I think all the humor in this movie really does work with what's going on. I love the cameos, the Flash Gordon. This is the only reason why I know what Flash Gordon is. The first time I watched, it's like, that's not a real thing. That's just something they made up for the movie. Nope, Flash Gordon's real. So that's crazy. The Ryan Reynolds thing, he doesn't even have a single line in this movie, really. He's just there to be pretty gay boy. But it works. I just absolutely freaking loved it. Can't believe this movie is now 12 years old. That's just insane. It's insane. Time is flying by. I remember seeing this in the theater. And I just absolutely love this movie. As far as some negatives go, it is a little long. It does overstay its welcome in a sense. I don't love when it seems to happen a lot with R-rated comedies where it's really, really funny, and then all of a sudden it needs to get really serious. Ted needs to get kidnapped and die. Well, I shouldn't spoil the movie, but you've seen the movie. Everyone's seen the movie at this point. But yeah, it gets really serious, and it's just like, why did it need to get so serious? It's a comedy. You could have done something different. I don't know. I don't like when a comedy movie all of a sudden gets really depressing. I don't think this movie's the worst. Like I said, there's that really great joke when it looks like the robot from Aliens. That's so great. The car chase is done really well, actually, and there's some great moments in that. There's also some really great moments with when he is kidnapped, Fatty McFatfuck. I absolutely love that. The weird dancing scene with Giovanni Ribisi. There's some really great stuff in there when it does get serious and depressing, but that is a little bit of my criticism with it. It does feel a little bit long, and it just does start to feel a little serious. Having watched the TV series, I wish the parents in this movie had been in the TV show, because I just like the parents more. One of them is, what's her name? Alex Borstein from Family Guy, who plays Lois in Family Guy. I just wish they had been in the TV series, because I just think they were better parents. I didn't like the parents in the TV series. So, yeah. Overall, guys, I really do love this movie. It's one of my favorite comedies of all time. Every time I watch this movie, I laugh. If I'm having a bad day, I watch this movie. If I'm not feeling good, I will watch this movie. It's one of those movies. So, yeah, I'm going to give this one an 8 out of 10. I really do like this movie a lot. And I've rewatched this movie way too many times. I really have. And yet, I'm still laughing at it every single time. And that's how you know you got yourself a good comedy. When you are watching it alone for the 500th time and you're still laughing at it, you know it's a good one. So yeah, guys, that is my review of Ted. I hope you have enjoyed. Do all the things you should do, like, comment, subscribe, all that. And I will have a review of Ted 2 up tomorrow. And then the next day, I'm going to have my top 10 worst. That's the goal. We'll see what happens. Life is crazy. I got this child living with me and, work and blah, 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 blah. But yeah, guys, excuse me, I burped a little bit. Have yourself a great night. Don't do anything I want to do. We'll see you tomorrow.